Hi guys, I hope you are all happy and healthy and doing well. Love, peace, knowledge, and double portions of wisdom. I speak this forth to manifest in each and every one who is watching this video. This is number 3 of the 12 universal laws that I've made the playlist on. If you guys haven't seen 1 and 2, oneness, the first one is the law of oneness. And number 2 is the law of vibration. If you haven't seen it, please go and look in. They're all in the playlist. Number 3 is the law of attraction, is what most people say, but I'm writing it down as the law of action, because we must act in order to attract. The word act is in attract. So we'll say that this is called the law of attraction action. The law of attraction action must be employed in order for us to manifest things on the earthly realm as well as the spiritual realm. We must engage in actions that support our thoughts, dreams, emotions, and our words. The law of attraction action states that you must do the things and perform the actions necessary to achieve what you're setting out to do. Unless you take the appropriate actions that are in proper harmony with your thoughts, your dreams, and proceed in an orderly fashion towards what you want to accomplish, there will be absolutely no foreseeable results. Usually it's here with the law of action that most people have trouble. It can be fear. Actually, fear is the number one thing that stands in our way. Fear. It could be laziness. Also, a third one I didn't put in here is it could be that we're just not tenacious enough. We're giving up too easily. We can also relate this law to the law of cause and effect. The cause is your action. As you take the action, there will be a corresponding effect, that of which you may know, or only the universe may know the effect, or the person that you've come in contact with may know, but you may not know. Only by taking actions that correspond with our free will desires, will the universe know what to bring into your life. Example, if you want to be more learned, then take action steps to learn more. Read more books, study more, research more. If you want to be more spiritual, go and research not just the religion that you're in or that you were brought up in. Go and research other religions. Find out how to meditate, the best way to meditate, how to take care of your body to get the best results out of meditation. Basically, research. Put in, you have to put in the work. A Bible verse popped into my head. Faith without works, dead. Like you can have faith that that this is a universal law, and yes, every effect comes from a cause. But or every action brings in the attraction. So if you want to be more spiritually awakened and aware, then you have to put the work into it. When you take action, from the smallest thing, from writing a to-do list in the morning, an extra 10 or 15 minutes of meditation time or prayer or inner seeking time, you set into motion corresponding effects that change your immediate future and usually long-term outcome as well. If you follow up day after day, it starts to become habitual, and it's just like breathing, and the results really can be exponential. But it's all up to you. If you fail to take the very first action, then there won't be much in the future for results. And once you do take that first action, keep up with it. Don't let laziness creep in, and don't let negative aspects creep in and keep you from putting in the effort. Just remember, we want to attract good and positive things towards us because it works both ways. You can also attract negative things. So stay on the higher vibration end of the aspects. I'm going to play a short little video now to explain a little bit further. I offer you all love and understanding. I hope that you all take away something positive from this video. Peace.
Everything in the universe operates on a set of universal laws. In principle, these laws can't be broken, and they are always in effect, no matter where you are. Some of these laws are physical, while others are quantum or spiritual laws that involve intangible properties. The more scientists study the world on a quantum level, the more they are convinced of intelligent design. Albert Einstein once said, "Everyone who is seriously involved in the pursuit of science becomes convinced that a spirit is manifest in the laws of the universe." The spiritual laws are just as reliable as the physical laws, and they also affect every aspect of life on earth. Ancient mystics and philosophers have known and talked about these spiritual laws for thousands of years, but the majority of people are still uninformed. I'm going to teach you how to use only one of these spiritual laws in order to create and shape your personal world how you want it to be. If you master this one principle, you can literally manifest anything into the physical world. This information is so simple and so easy to use that most adults will be turned off by its simplicity. For some odd reason, humans will value anything complicated and totally disregard anything made simple. Author and speaker William Golding once said, "The greatest ideas are the simple ones." And that is so true. There are many universal laws, but the one I will be talking about today is the law of reaping and sowing. This universal law states whatever you plant into your mind, you will eventually manifest in the outside world. It's just like planting an apple tree. You first gather rich, fertile soil. You choose which apple seed you would like to plant. You give it ample amounts of water and sunlight. And when the time is right and the season is set, that seed has to sprout into a mighty apple tree. And the same goes with your life, except the soil is your mind. The seeds are your thoughts, the water are your actions, and the sun are your feelings. One thing I can guarantee, if you plant any idea in your mind and feel as if it's already yours and work steadily towards it, it has to manifest. It has no choice, because it's a law. But people say, well, if that is the case, then why is it that so many people don't get what they want in life? And I'll tell you, because most people don't get what they want because they are trained to focus and think about the things they don't want to happen. You might have heard the expression, energy flows where attention goes. Whatever your focus on expands is true. Everything is energy, and all energy attracts similar energy. You can't put out negative energy and expect positive results. Likewise, you cannot dwell on failure and produce a successful result. If you are constantly thinking about the things you don't want to happen or the things you fear, you are planting that seed. And based on the universal law of reaping and sowing, it must germinate. The mind, or human consciousness, seems to be literally connected to the fabric of reality. Think about something long enough and strong enough, and it has no choice but to eventually become a reality. Quantum physics gives credence to this idea time and time again. The double-slit experiment has proved that a conscious observer is literally creating reality. There are 6 words that I want you to memorize and stamp onto your heart. These words will remind you to straighten up and think right. These words are: you become what you think about. You become what you think about. I'm telling you this information because it completely transformed my life. Someone sat me down and told me the exact words I'm telling you. When I realized that my mind was a garden, I began to plant only the things that I wanted. See, your mind doesn't care what you plant in it, what seed you use. So only use the seed you want. I began writing down all the things I desired, one by one. I began to imagine my dream life. I wrote down exactly what I wanted, in crystal clear detail. Mind you, when I first set out to create this list, I had no money. I was living in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment with my wife and 2 children, surrounded by debt and late bills. I was working a job that I hated, serving tables at a restaurant. But I knew if I could successfully plant these ideas into my mind, they will have to manifest. So every day I would look at my goal list and visualize my life going according to that list. I would say affirmations that complemented each goal. I drummed each idea into my head. I would imagine what it would feel like to have each goal accomplished. I visualized my goals so much that at times it was hard to tell what was real and what was imaginary. I lived into my imagination. My mindset changed, and before I knew, things started happening around me. I started attracting the people, opportunities, and ideas that helped me accomplish the goals that I set out here. One thing we have to remember is that things manifest in divine timing. There are different seasons and cycles to life. There is a season for sowing, and there is also a season for reaping. You can't rush the process. What I discovered was the process actually helps you to develop the skills that will manifest your future goals. You actually evolve as a person while going through the process. You are pushed to do things that you never thought you could do. Once your goals get embedded into your subconscious mind, you feel almost compelled to take action. Thought always precedes action, and no goal is ever manifested without action. Since your mind is a garden, weeds tend to sprout up from time to time. The weeds are your negative thoughts. It's also failure thoughts of doubts. Since we live in a world that is obsessed with drama and negative energy, we tend to subconsciously pick up on these negative vibrations. So every morning, tend to your garden, pluck up any thoughts that don't serve you, find the weeds and dig them out by the root. Remember, a successful gardener always cultivates their land. Cultivate your mind for success, happiness, prosperity, kindness, forgiveness, love, opulence, understanding, gratitude, abundance, and watch those seeds sprout and manifest in your life. Life is a constant reaping and sowing. What you give, you receive. The energy you put out is what you get back. How you treat others is how you'll eventually be treated. What you say about others will be said about you. As Florence Scovel Shinn would say, the game of life is the game of boomerangs. Our thoughts, deeds, and words return to us sooner or later with astounding accuracy. If you master this simple law, you will be able to create happiness in all areas of your life. One thing that you have to remember: your thoughts are seeds, and your mind is fertile land. The mind doesn't care what you plant in it. It will always yield results. You can plant vegetables, or you can plant weeds. You can plant wealth, or you can plant poverty. You can plant misery, or you can plant happiness. It's all up to you, because you are always reaping what you sow.